today I'm gonna show you this really interesting acoustic guitar with very affordable price. This is the Merida Mistral from the Prominence series. So intro, and then we talk more about this really interesting guitar. Hi guys, I'm Steex, audio video production. Welcome to my YouTube channel, welcome to my studio, the place where I try out audio gear. Today, the protagonist is this very beautiful, affordable acoustic guitar from Merida. If you don't know anything about Merida, well, this is the right video for you because I'll explain everything. But before, this video is sponsored by Lucky Music. Lucky Music provide me this guitar to try out, to make a dedicated video here for you. However, all the opinion will be mine, and we will listen also how it sounds thanks to Alberto Ziliotto that played this guitar at his own studio. So let's start talking about the wood and the construction, and then of course I'll let you listen how it sounds. First of all, what is Merida? Merida is a Chinese company of acoustic guitar. However, the first test that I always do when I receive a Chinese guitar is, which is basically listening if the smell is good or not. And here is very good. Actually, it does not smell of glue, and this is common from Chinese kind of guitars. This instead smell of wood. So very good. Then one of the most important characteristics of Merida guitars is that they are very affordable, but the guitar are in solid wood. That's very important. Even if the price is very low, the body is all solid body. And in particular, this Mistral model has a very cool back and side wood. As you can see, these are in walnut, very beautiful with this gloss finish, while the top wood is in cedar, and that's why it's just a bit lighter, the wood, as you can see. But it's very cool in my opinion. All the finish is very good, all the details very well made, and it's very surprising for the price. Surprise considering the price of this guitar. Talking about the neck, we have a very cool and lovely flamed Okoume kind of wood, very good, while the fretboard, as you can see, is in rosewood. We have also here the volute, very cool, I love the volute, and this is the headstock, very cool inlay, which is very pronounced, and as you can see, we have nickel kind of tuners, very cool. Now, this guitar is also electrified because here we have on board the All-Air Bags VTC, so volume and tone control, and here you can achieve basically the two knobs for the volume and tone control. So very cool. Talking about the action, is slightly higher in my opinion. It's totally comfortable, okay? It's only that I really like very low action, and in my opinion you can basically cut through 1.5 millimeter if you want to lower just a bit more. But anyway, very cool. The finish is amazing. The finish of the neck is very smooth, and basically the edge of the frets, you cannot listen them. So very smooth, and I like that also the finish is rounded. It's not like the normal jumbo that you have the finish very tight. This is rounded, very cool, like a old kind of vintage fret. Very cool. We have of course bone nut, and that's the guitar. Very cool. It comes of course with the gig bag, very cool gig bag because it's very thick, so it protects a lot the guitar. And here we have a hole to listen basically the sound also from here. Now I want to let you listen how the guitarist will listen the sound basically from the hole and from my microphone, the DJI Omni microphone. So let's listen the sound. Okay, now let's listen how this guitar sounds properly. Thanks to Alberto Ziliotto from the studio. This test has been done with a Rebo microphone. I've used the AEA R84. It's a really cool microphone that smooths just a bit the high top frequencies. So let's listen to the sound of this guitar. As you've heard, the guitar sounds great, very balanced the tone. You can listen to the bass, which is not to emphasize, but at the same time also the high frequencies. Are very, very smooth. So the guitar sound is very balanced in all the frequencies. I can feel only that we have just a bit too much emphasis on the mid frequencies, so the upper mid frequencies, that gives a too nasal sound to the guitar. So in my opinion, it sounds just a bit too nasal, but you can of course avoid this with a proper equalization in post. So overall, a really great guitar, super affordable price considering the quality of this guitar. So all solid wood guitar, very well made, very cool finish, and really interesting kind of wood combination. So you have the link in the description if you want to purchase this guitar directly from the Lucky Music website. And of course, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.